Hi there, you. I was just in Florida and I met with as a matter of fact, our very first group that is part of the Agents of Awakening. And this group formed about 6 months ago out of flight school. And they're people that are really wanting to find their flow, to transcend the past, to get on with why they're on the planet. And I am very proud of just the evolution of our work and how powerful it's been. And one of the things that was really powerful was a discussion about forgiveness. And I wanted to share it with you because I think it's important. A lot of people talk about forgiveness within the confines of sort of making it okay that someone did something, or sort of finding a home for what happened to us that maybe was highly suboptimal. But I'm going to kind of throw a monkey wrench into the idea of forgiveness. And this came out of a couple of people in that group in Florida explaining what had happened to them in their families, or what their partners had done to them. And when you look at some of the unconscious acts of violence or hurt or pain that have happened to other people, it's hard to say that it's okay or that we're okay with it. And I actually think it's okay to say that we're not okay with it, that it actually isn't okay that someone deliberately hurts us or takes out the past on us. But I want to take it a little bit further. It's not that it's not okay by the person. It's sometimes very understandable, given that person's history, why they would perpetrate what they do. And we've all actually done things that are perhaps suboptimal or not as kind or as compassionate as they could be. Forgiveness doesn't say it's okay, let's let bygones be bygones. I would say that there's an evolution of that. And the evolution is that you use the energy of what's happened to you and have it not only not okay by the person, but not okay in the world. That in fact, perhaps the energy, the challenging energy, the emotional energy you have about what's happened, or what I have about what's happened, can be channeled into creating bridges such that those kinds of things can never happen again. You get to be the bridge. You get to emanate enough love. You get to embody enough of your genius to be able to build bridges that allow people to understand each other and find compassion. I remember once I was filmed for a movie, and the movie was about forgiveness. It was from Project Forgive. And there was, she asked me, what do I need to forgive? And I couldn't think of anything, because I truly believe that it's okay to make things not all right and to use the energy. But I was trying to think if I was going to forgive in the traditional sense. After swimming with so many dolphins all over the world, I remember the CEO of British Petroleum saying, well, thank goodness, that whole thing in the Gulf is over and people stop harassing me, when I had just found out that half a million dolphins had died in the Gulf. And I thought, is that something, do I need to forgive him? Or was I alive in a world in one of my lifetimes where the atmosphere could be such that someone could go so unconscious that they would not care about other living life forms? And the truth is, I have been alive when that happened, and I have done nothing in my other lifetimes, and likely in this lifetime too. So is there something to forgive, or is there just something to do to make the world a better place, instead of just stopping at forgiveness? How can we pay forward the lifetimes we've been alive, where the world could get to a state where, many of the things that are going on are highly suboptimal? I choose to be the change. I choose to be an agent of awakening and use all of the energy of anything that's ever happened to me in this lifetime or any other to build bridges of hope and peace. That's why I used to work with street kids. That's why I used to work in animal shelters. And it's even why I do this work now. And all it takes is small acts every day of compassion and understanding. It doesn't take running a whole company around that idea. So my question to you today is, what can you do to be an agent of awakening? And we are going to be clearing the decks and talking about not just forgiveness, but how we can clear out all of the things that have happened this year, good, bad, and indifferent, so you can create a blank slate on which to create next year. In our monthly wake-up call coming up this coming Thursday. So that would be in the beautiful upcoming week. And we're looking at actually December, we're looking at December the 13th for our upcoming monthly wake-up call. And so if you can make it to December the 13th, it's only $33, and we absolutely want everyone that can make it to come to that program so that we can move through whatever is incomplete. You may have a lot of drama or dreams or a lot of stuff coming up in your life right now, and it's on purpose because consciousness knows that there's a completion coming at the year end, that, you know, a major religious person's that is all about forgiveness and compassion, that birthday is happening on the 25th of December. And there is significance in the field as people react, and it's lots of family time. So everything related to your family would come up. And what we want to do is we want to transmute hundreds and hundreds of all sorts of old dense thought forms in that particular monthly wake-up call. So it's going to prove to be powerful. I hope you can be there. You can go to thewideawakening.com and go to our programs and sign up for the next monthly wake-up call. All right, guys, can't wait to see you. Big love and hugs. I hope that makes sense about forgiveness. Come to our playground page on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/TWA Playground, and just let me know how this particular weekly message affected you. All right, we'll see you on the monthly wake-up call. Lots of love. Bye.